Hello there, Capricorn. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading is going to be for Capricorn for September of 2021. For everybody that's new out there, I pull four cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for like an overall view of the month. And we'll pull an angel card, hopefully at the end of the reading, to bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Guess that makes all you Capricorns named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You will get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't actually think these cards are going to go week by week. I think they might blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now, I keep looking at these cards and we have, well, actually 3 or 4 cards in here that may be a little bit troublesome to us this month, but it's nothing we can't get through because we have good words. They're healing, communication, play, synthesis, and abundance. Now, I think it's all going to have to do with communication and maybe healing of relationships. Not that I'm saying we don't speak what is our truth. It may be in a diplomatic manner, but we just are going to need a lot of that this month, and the other thing I want to say is maybe pick and choose our battles. And that's because our very first card here is pick and choose our battles. It's the 5 of Rods or 5 of Wands card. And that's about the marketplace. It's about competition in the outside world. And we're seeing a lot of that right now. It's the mad scramble, for power, for money, and all that crap that comes with it, like greed and corruption and things along those lines. Now, we Capricorns can be very competitive, but it's only because we actually got the smarts and we'll do the work to, whatever it takes to be competitive. Let's put it that way. And we are going to come out on top with this type of energy because there's with the card, there's new factors moving into the neighborhood kind of energy coming up that's causing us to change and to adapt and to grow. So life's not going to be as simple as it was before this month. And what we're going to have to kind of put forth a lot more effort in order to hang on to what we've gained in the in material goods, because Rod's energy is business and finances, usually that kind of energy. Now, we can go to great heights with this type of energy, or, like success, the acquisition of wealth, which we have the word abundance in here. That would be helpful with this card. But like I was saying, it also gives me that feeling of picking and choosing. Pick and choose. What is my battle? Is this a battle I really want to fight? Some people call this a fake battle card, and I kind of think maybe that's true. So is it really worth the energy I'm going to expend to win? And do I want to win at all costs? And some of us will. Others of us are going to say, hell no, we don't want to. But for the most part, others of us just may, if it was something at work, we can compete just right up there with the best of them. And we could be getting promotions, things like that. Others of us, we might say, I've busted my can for this organization or this enterprise for so long that now it's just not worth it to me. I'll take my skills somewhere else. I really think where they can be used better, where I fit in better. I really think it's going to be either or, depending on which Capricorn I am. So it'll be either or, but there's money here to be had either way, because our next card here is the Ten of Pentacles. What more could we ask for other than the Nine of Cups, which is the pip card, the wish card, where you're going to get everything that you want? This is money. You know, it's a happy card. It signifies we've established something. We've done well. We're on a solid, secure foundation, a solid, secure life right now. Maybe in our life, both in our business and with our families. We're doing pretty good this at this time. Of course, we may have to do that, competing to get to it, but others of us, like I said, will already have done that. So our work, our planning, everything, you know how we are, we got to plan everything out. That's we're enjoying it now. We're enjoying the fruits of our labor. But this is something we've really worked for. Pentacles energy is money, material goods, but it's money that you work for. It's not usually, well, it can be. If I'm someone that's doing my own investing in the stock market, maybe I'm busy moving funds all the time and I made the extra bucks, so we're going to have a good flow. So we're emphasizing our home and our family life at this point because we've succeeded in establishing some kind of business or some kind of a very secure income where we know what's coming in that can support our family. So we might be planning something, a treat, maybe building like a second home. Some of us could do, those are just, these are just examples, or maybe going on a vacation, or, family matters are at the forefront if that's important to me and I need more time with them because things are breaking down. But right now we have the leisure time, basically the leisure time to focus or concentrate on our own personal affairs. And that's difficult to come, actually to come by anymore. If you think about it for a minute, what is it that is important to me is not usually what I get the opportunity or the option to be able to focus on. Our next card here is, could be for some of us, another tough energy. For others of us, it's just telling us, what is it do I really want in my life? This is the Hierophant. And this is telling us there's some kind of a traditional factor that's happening in our life right now. Could be a religion. It can be like a philosophy. I couldn't get that word out of my mouth. A social organization that we could belong to, or any other type of authoritative group that we'd feel a great deal of loyalty to. So we would choose to live in accordance with the beliefs that are in common with this group or organization. Some of us might want to be the leader of this organization. Others of us, we might be maybe partnered with or have a relationship with a leader and want to support the organization because we do have this. So this group or tradition basically, serves us in some manner, but it will have a set of rules. And if we don't adhere specifically and directly to that set of rules, we're going to get, the only word that comes to my mind is shunned. Like everybody's going to turn their back on us, or all the work you did wasn't even worth a hill of beans type of energy because we stepped outside the line that they had painted basically for us. So some of us are going to say, I don't like to be held in place, and knock the little hierophant on his head. And others of us are going to say, this works for me. I belong to this. I feel comforted by it, and I don't mind going along with the rules. But it can be a tough energy, like I said, for some of us. For others of us, we're going to say, I feel comfortable with it. I fit right in with it. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. Oh, sorry, I stepped outside of the line. Others, like I said, aren't going to do it. So it's kind of a split, I feel, down the middle. Which one of us are going to, like pull back, and others of us that are going to say full speed ahead. This is paying me maybe good money because we have that 10 of Pentacles. It's adding to my abundance. It gives me more free time. I'm good to go type energy. Others of us are going to say, look, I'm sick and tired of being held up back by this, and walk away. Now, this is another of our trouble. I can't believe we've been doing pretty good, and we got 4 pretty that can be. They're not actually have to be, but can be tough energies. Now we have the Page of Swords, male or female. This is air energy, not us. It's going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this page is a messenger page. Look at his face. He's facing straight ahead with the sword held up in front of him. And if an enemy comes up behind him, he's so arrogant and overconfident that he knows he can turn around and knock him down with his sword anyhow. So it's a young, immature type energy. Some of us may be having a problem with that hierophant and might turn into this Page of Swords energy and say, I'm out of here. But this is a different type of energy from us. We aren't air, we're earth. We're really got our feet on the ground. We want to make money, want to provide well for our families, things like that, or even just for ourselves. If those of us that don't have children or families around us any longer. But this page can bring some type of news that has to do with difficulties or problems that are coming. It may be relating to a person that's younger than us, someone we know. It could be a sibling. It could be one of our kids, perhaps acting out. Maybe he failed a college exam and didn't tell us. Those are just examples of it. So they're in some type of trouble, maybe also with the law. Could be with Page of Swords energy, but the card itself tells us ourselves or someone else around us is taking a risk, or they're behaving in some type of a risky manner that might create problems or could bring strife. This Page of Swords energy is motivated by unconventional activity that can cause that strife. So you never know what the Page of Swords is going to do, because it is a younger energy and it is very overconfident, self-assured, very full of itself is the word I want to use. The Page of Swords energy can get really full of their own abilities or capabilities. And since it says that it could be us or someone, around us, we don't want to be the one that's full of ourselves. But if that hierophant gets knocked on its head, we may say something out of turn. And I think that's why that 5 of Wands is giving me the 5 of Rods card's giving me that feeling of pick and choose the battle I'm going to have. And now it's like communicate clearly, and heads up, pay attention to what's going on around me. If there are situations I need to heal, work on them. communicate them if I'm that involved in this Five of Rods type energy, because we have the Tower card coming up now. So it's some type of adversity that we're going to have to face, but facing it is for the best. You know, it can represent some uncomfortable feelings. It can represent arguments, not that lightning and is going to strike our house and fire going to burn it to the ground. Hopefully not, because we have a lot of fire energy going on in the earth plane right now here in the States, but this is more of an unexpected type thing. Something that a catastrophic event that could have been foreseen ahead of time if we were willing to face the facts. So it is something that we can change if we can look clearly at what's going on around us. So if I know something's not right here, you know, I might want to start looking around my life to see, am I arguing a bit too much? Are there things I can alter? Can I change? Keep things calm down? Because when this comes, what it is that's being destroyed has served its purpose in our life. And even though it seems kind of crazy, it usually comes when we get stuck in the status quo and we're like our feet are in concrete, but yet we're dissatisfied and discontent with what is going on in our life, and it fires off this urgent need to break free of the restrictions that have been holding me down or limiting my further development. That's why I said some of us might turn that hierophant right on their head and just walk away from something that's telling me, Capricorn, you can't do this or whatever. But the same token, that pick and choose my battles energy keeps coming up to me. So think, you know, speak, communicate, but do it in a way that's healing and helpful for all of us. And I'm still stating my truth instead of just, you know, blowing my cork because we have that Uranian energy coming in of the Tower card, and we really don't want that. You know, Mars and Uranus kind of come around the Tower card, and Mars is a more argumentative, aggressive type of energy, and Uranus is like expect the unexpected. And I'm no astrologer, so let's see what our angel card has to have. It says to us, it says innocence. That's our card, which is interesting with this because it says, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, and no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. That's quite interesting to go along with this reading because they're telling us pick and choose our battles, and right off the bat there, that should tell us maybe we really better be picking and choosing what's going on and asking ourselves, is what I'm going to do or say, is it actually worth it? If I can find it here. Nope, I still haven't found it. Pages are stuck together. It says this card comes as a reassurance that this situation and the people involved are guiltless. If you've been harboring guilt, release it to the angels. Of all the emotions, guilt has the lowest vibration, so it attracts negativity. If you're judging others' guilt, this card reminds you to see the godliness within them and heal the situation. You don't necessarily have to continue a relationship with anyone you distrust. However, it's necessary to purge the toxic thoughts and emotions for your own well-being. The angels ask you to consider that any misunderstandings were an innocent mistake. See the other's point of view, forgive yourself, and release regrets. An argument you have may have been based on a misunderstanding. Honor the inner child within yourself and others. Look past the surface illusion and see the underlying spiritual truth of perfection and divine order. Well, Capricorn, that's a heck of a reading this month, but it's our reading, so I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, or if you need an appointment, all the information's down below the screen in the About section over at the website. And over at the website are 2 short videos. One explains a prayer class I put out for you. The other, the sutras. The prayer class tells you how you format prayers, why you do them the way you do. The sutras are simple thought forms that enhance the clear perceptions dramatically. You put them in a meditation, it takes 5 minutes a day, and it really works. But the videos that explain it are over at the website. So to all of you I've met through 5 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everyone I've met through 33 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to serve you, and hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.